Good evening, everyone. I'm George Martorano, and welcome to another Fourth World Prison segment. Tonight, I'd like to talk to someone about someone special in my life, who's part of my history, and I've been getting a lot of information concerning his past. It seems that his home is up for sale in the heart of South Philly, and they want to make a museum out of it. And I speaking about it, brought a lot of memories, good memories. And the individual was Mr. Bruno, my godfather, Angelo Bruno. And some of us older gentlemen and wonderful women in this part of Philadelphia, South Philly, knew him. Were fortunate enough to know him, and he was a great man, a man of a lot of wisdom. And a lot of people asked me, what happened to you? What was your downfall? What was your demise? And I can truly say that I only had about 3 years of illegal activities. And when the poor man was assassinated, my life took a 360-degree turn. And I started in illegal activities with marijuana. And that was of course, my downfall and my life sentence. But again, I was fortunate enough for him to be my godfather, and he taught me oh so much. He taught me never to lie, which I still don't today. And one of his famous sayings were, even though an excuse is the truth, it's still an excuse. And that still stays with me today. And he taught me so much. He taught me about patience, and he taught me about hard work, and he taught me to always be legitimate and pay your taxes. But, let's be frank, we lived a certain life. My father and him lived a certain life, and they said it was a mob life. But that doesn't mean it was a cruel life. That doesn't mean it's a bad life. And that doesn't mean these individuals did not love their family and their close friends. So Angelo Bruno was a great man. And until today, he's talked about, and all walks of life in Philadelphia, as a man to be respected, and as a man that gave respect. And you could, even in law enforcement, they called him the gentle Don, because he didn't believe so much in violence, and he didn't live. This city, South Philly, there was no drugs. There was no drugs. I know, like again, because he was a big part of my growing up, and kept me on the straight and narrow. Again, I repeat, when his demise came, I went down the wrong path, and basically, with him passing away, I didn't walk towards incarceration. I was basically racing toward incarceration, and I threw a large portion of my life away. And you can title it with the word greed. I was always a working guy. I didn't have too much, but then when Angelo passed away, the fast life, South Florida, the Caribbean, etc., etc., and that was my downfall. But getting back to the individual, what a great man! And he's in many novels, he's in many articles, and frankly, there's never bad to say. He was a great husband, a great father, a great grandfather, and a great friend, and a great godfather. He taught me many, many things of wisdom that now that I'm older, that wisdom has come to light. Anyway, I wanted to share with you this evening about the great man, Angelo Bruno. I thank you till we meet again.